Good morning, students. The next topic is water resources, its use and overutilization of surface and groundwater. Water claims to be an important resource. An important use of water in our country is for irrigation. Besides, water is also required in large amount for the industrial and domestic consumptions. There are so many significances of water because water and air are the essential life-giving elements. So the first is, it is revealed by the history of human civilization that water supply and civilization are mostly synonymous. Several cities and civilizations have disappeared due to water shortage originating from climatic changes. ऐसा भी देखा गया है कि जो हमारी ओल्ड सिविलाइजेशन थी, ह्यूमन सिविलाइजेशन, वो वहाँ पे ज़्यादातर जो सिटीज़ थी, जो सिविलाइजेशंस थी, दे वर नियर द रिवर बैंक, somewhere nearby water location. Okay, millions of people all over the world, particularly in the developing country, are losing their lives every year from waterborne diseases. An understanding of water chemistry is the basis of knowledge of the multidimensional aspects of aquatic environment chemistry, which involves the sources, consumption, reactions and transport of the water. About 97% of water's supply on the earth is in the ocean, which is unfit. Of the remaining 3%, 2% is locked in polar ice caps and only 1% is available as a fresh water in rivers, lakes, streams, reservoirs, groundwater, which is sustainable for human consumption. तो पूरी जो हमारा पूरा वर्ल्ड है उसका ओनली 1% वाटर जो है वही ड्रिंकिंग पर्पस के लिए और ह्यूमन पर्पस के लिए यूजफुल है. जो रेस्ट है दैट इज नॉट यूजफुल. So by this particular data analysis we can find that the usable water on the earth is very rare and that has to be used with very wisely, very prudently. Overutilization of water. It transpires from our water budget that in case average annual rainfall of entire country and its total area are taken, the total water resources are of the order of 167 million hectare meters. In fact, only 66 million hectare meters of water can be utilized by us for irrigation. As there are some financial and technological constraints, we planned to use it fully only by 2010 AD. By 1951, only 9.7 million hectare meter water was used for irrigation. By 1973, it was as much as 18.4 million hectare meters. It is observed that agriculture sector is major user of the water. So we can see that year by year, as the time passed over the time, the water which was utilized for irrigation kept on increasing. 1951 में you can see it was just 9.7 million. 1973 में 18.4 हो गया, almost double. And आगे भी ऐसे बढ़ता ही रहा है ये. तो सबसे ज़्यादा जो वाटर का यूज़ हो रहा है वो एग्रीकल्चर में हो रहा है, इरिगेशन के पर्पस के लिए. The water used for irrigation, which was 2 decades back, nearly 40%, has gone up to 73% by 2080. Irrigation use is very inefficient. Hence, 25 to 30% efficiency and method of irrigation are to be changed drastically. From the data on water use shown in the table given as under, it becomes evident that irrigation includes for livestock and including the power use in 79.6% and 13.7% water respectively. Therefore, come domestic 3.5%, industrial 3.3% uses. It is estimated by World Health Organization that water thirsty countries are across the ocean. Nordic Water Supply, Norwegian company, has been transporting fresh water, that is clean drinking water, in giant floating bags across the ocean. These floating bags are made long. Each contains 35,000 tons of water. The floating water bags are made of a polyester plant to build new bags of the size of super tanker, 300-meter long and a capacity of 1 lakh tons water. Measurement to check overutilization of water resources. There are some measurements which government take, or we can say our Ministry of Water Resources take to prevent the misuse of water, we can say overutilization of water. That is sectorial planning, coordination, policy guidelines, technical examinations, economic appraisal of projects, providing central assistance to specific projects, facilitation of external assistance, and assistance in the resolution of interstate water disputes, policy formulation, planning and guidance in respect of minor irrigation, command area development, development of groundwater resources, etc., regulation of groundwater utilization and restricting its overutilization. Water is vital for realizing full potential of agriculture sector and country's development. Optimum development and efficient utilization of our water resources therefore assumes great significance. The erstwhile Department of Agriculture was redesigned as the Ministry of Water Resources in October 1985 and assigned the nodal role for development, conservation and management of water as a national resource. Water being the most crucial element, National Water Policy was adopted in September 1987. The policy recommends need for integrated and multidisciplinary approach to planning, formation and implementation of projects. It also lays down priority areas for planning and operation of systems. Highest priority has been assigned to drinking water, followed by irrigation, hydropower, navigation, industrial and other uses. The policy further recommends that the quality of surface and groundwater should be monitored. Now there is a flood management sector, because it also comes under the water resource management. The need for having a master plan for flood control and management for each flood prone basin through sound watershed management was recognized in the policy, and establishment of extensive network for flood forecasting recommended. The policy further recommended the erosion of land by sea or river by minimized the suitable cost effective measures. Therefore, planning and management of this resource and its optimal, economical and equitable use with application of science and technology has become a matter of utmost urgency. The ministry is responsible for broadly laying down policies and programs for development and regulation of the country's water resources. Its role essentially covers sector planning, coordination, policy guidelines, technical examination, assistance in water resource projects, and facilitation of external help and assistance in resolution of disputes as a result of interstate problems. Thank you, students.